What's up, y'all?
Hey guys.
Peace.
Make sure I'm looking cool.
So we are back with another video, and we shot the first video. We were talking about starting a business and just talking about all of the emotional roller coaster of starting a business, and honestly just what people go through trying to start a business and how you start a business. So we wanted to come back with another video and talk about what we're dealing with currently. And this one right here has been dealing with it like a whole lot. She's been doing the infamous Virgo tactic called overthinking.
You used it right.
What?
Infamous.
Oh, I did?
Yes.
I said emphasis.
Infamous.
No, I didn't.
What were you trying to say?
I said that you have used, oh, I said the infamous tactic.
Yes.
Oh. Oh. Anyways, she just sidetracked me because she tried me. But anyways, we're gonna talk about focus and overthinking. And like how to focus and how to not overthink, because a lot of people do those two things, and I'm one of them. I overthink, but I think really the remedy for overthinking is the focus. But then somebody's like, well, how do you focus? And I think based on our experience, I think we have displayed focus through our time in business, and we also have overthunk, if that's a word.
We have a problem.
Overthought.
We have a problem with overthinking.
We have a problem with overthinking. We both are Virgos. But I think when it comes to like focus, like especially in our business, I think for like the first 2 years, we focused on literally just bar soap. Like that's all we focused on was just bar soap. Like we didn't make no other products. We made different varieties of soap, but we just focused just strictly on bar soap. So we weren't making body butter and scrubs and toners and all of that type of thing. And I think that gets you out of overthinking, especially if you're a person that has a product-based business that, you know, has to create all these different types of SKUs or products. I think everybody's vision of when they have a product-based business is to create a whole bunch of products, because I think that a person has this vision, and you're the product creator of Urban Eating, so you can speak on this, but I think every product creator has a vision of having this whole line of products. Is that true?
Yeah. Like
you want this whole huge line of products, but I don't think people realize that by when you bring on more product, you bring on more overhead. You bring on more expenses to your business. Like when we were bringing on more product, we were trying to do liquid soap. We were so gung-ho. We was like, yeah, we want like 8 varieties of liquid soap. We want a 4 ounce, we want an 8 ounce, we want a 16 ounce of soap, liquid soap. We didn't realize when it was time to execute on this that we're gonna have to buy bottles for all 3 of those sizes, and we're gonna have to buy bottles for all of those varieties. We have to buy labels for all of those varieties and sizes, and we didn't realize that, oh shit, like this is gonna cost a lot of money. And that can honestly get you to like overthink. That can get you in a stage of just like procrastination, because you're just like, how am I gonna do this? And I don't know what you want to speak about when it comes to overthinking and focusing. Like, do you overthink, Terran?
Yes, I've been overthinking a lot lately.
Well, speak about your overthinking.
Yeah, pretty much I've just been like overthinking because like you said, we have that foundation of the soaps, and like I do want to come out with more products. Like that's always been my thing with Urban Eating, is that I wanted to like create more products. Even when we came out with the name Urban Eating, I was like, ooh, so many more things can be made, because yeah, so many more herbal products. And like I even like took a picture today, because I was like, so many times I get in my like every day I get in my mode and I'm like, I'm not doing my thing as an herbalist. Like I read all this herbal stuff and I don't make any herbal products. And mind you, I make the soap, I make a bunch of stuff for myself all the time. And then I also I have created herbal products as well, just as like as far as tinctures, anything that I've read in books, creams, salves, all kinds of things. And
so you're really overthinking. So for yourself right now, you're really overthinking the process of adding products to the line.
I think I'm overthinking adding products to the line. I'm overthinking my ability to create products based off of the knowledge that I know. And I'm overthinking like, are these products like overthinking the ingredients of it, like the perfection of it. I think that perfection and that overthinking is getting to me right now. Like I think it's hurting my head.
What we do as entrepreneurs, I think, because all of us do that. Because even me, I'm on the marketing side. She's product side. I'm sales and marketing side. I overthink when it comes to what sale we're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? And like what type of posts we're gonna make and the pictures that we're gonna take. I overthink. You know what I'm saying? I overthink all of that. And I think really what you got to do, you got to go back to the basics. Keep it simple. Like keep it simple. Like what we said we did.
But how do you overcome that whole like
keep it simple
being in your mind? But yeah, no, you can like keep it simple. And honestly, that is how you overcome it. Like okay, so like for instance, like I'm trying to make a product right now and I'm just like my mind is like just racing a million miles a minute, just trying to figure out like, am I gonna do this right? And then it's like, all it takes for me to do is to make it though. And it's like, I guess that's the simplicity factor of like, okay, if I just make it. But I think that what helps too is like having a partner or having somebody like, but I think I do the same thing to Quentin too. Like when he's overthinking something, I'll be like, you're overthinking.
I overthink sales all the time.
But you need somebody to just be like, stop overthinking.
A person. I mean, and the thing is, like you said, keep it simple. Like use the example of ourselves. Like we didn't make nothing but bar soap the first 2 years of business. Like we just kept it simple. Like we stuck to what we knew. Stick to what you know. You know, you know certain things work. Like you know the combination of tea tree and turmeric works. Take that and continue to, you know what I'm saying, expound on it. When we were at a restaurant the other day, I can't remember where it was at, but I was looking at an article they had on the wall, and it said that this business is the reason why it's successful is because they kept it simple. Like you got to keep it simple. Even when I was reading the books about marketing, keeping everything simple. Remember about the law of line extension? Yeah. Keep it simple, like. But
I think that's why we were like thinking of just doing soaps and stuff, and like I want to do soaps, like that's our base. We're never gonna stop doing soaps, but it's just like I want to do so many other complementary products, especially because like even just the fact that like I make soaps, I've researched, like I have years of research, and it's so crazy that I have like years of research, and then like it comes down to me to make a product, and I'm like, I need to go read all my 50 million thousand books again right quick. Like I just need to go back to them. And so what I found myself doing is like, okay, say I'm about to make a product, I'll be like, okay, I have a whole bookshelf of books, so I'll go through. And actually I love the index though, because whatever particularly like I'm trying to work on at that point in time, I will just go to the index of like all of my books, literally all of my books, whatever book has the topic in it, and I'll write down notes about it so that it kind of helps me to build that confidence. It
helps you to overthink more.
No, well, okay.
Yes, it do, because I
really
know.
Does.
Because you've read these books hundreds of times. You've written down the same notes. Like,
but you know what, one thing I've been learning to accept too is that like even though I make these formulas right now, like I can always change my formula, but it's just like I want it to be perfect. Like when I put it out, I want it to be perfect. There we go.
I think we got to the meat of it. And the meat of it is that we all want these things to be perfect. I do the same thing. Jump. Like you want your product to be perfect. I want you know to make the perfect sale or have the best post or the best like, campaign.
Yeah, you want it to be the best.
But the thing is, like, you just gotta do it. Like I think that was a common theme in our last video, is that we gotta stop like this trying to like be perfect, or like just do it. Like you say, ain't nothing to it but to just do it. Because we're not gonna get an experience. We're never gonna get any type of data. And when I say data, we're never gonna get any type of experience or any type of feedback from it if we don't just throw it out there.
Yeah, that's
you know what I'm saying? So just try things. Just that's one of the things that we've learned as we go, is like as we go on this journey, we just try different things. Like things happen, we try different things, we just throw little things in there, but at the end of the day, keep it simple. Like,
because overthinking is very like frustrating. Like I really felt like I had like a weight on my shoulders. Like I made my products today that I was like trying to make, but just even when I was just overthinking it, it was literally like,
and after you made it, it was like, oh, like that was it. Like,
yeah, like once I made
all that overthinking.
But even when I was like writing down the stuff that I wanted to use, but like I said, I could just always change my formula. Like I could start see how it works.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping for like a good response, because it is based off of like the research that I've done. I do feel better like now that I've like made it. I don't feel that whole weight of like, oh my gosh, because like being stuck in the moment of like overthinking is going to keep you from doing what you need to do.
It keeps you from executing. Yeah. And that's what a lot of people get hung up on. Like, I don't know, like that's one of the things that I will say that we do overthink, but I think because it's two of us, we can easily get on each other to be like, look, keep it moving, like let's keep it going, let's keep it moving. Let's not get stuck. Let's not get stagnant. Let's not get into a mode where we're just not doing anything. But that's what a lot of people get stuck in. They won't do anything, and they'll just overthink and keep going back to the drawing boards. But you gotta just put it out there and just let the market just decide. Like, yeah. So if you do have a product business and you are going through this, keep it simple. Let the market decide. Just put it out. You can always change it later. It doesn't have to be perfect now. Because you know how your bar soap started off. Craig's
words of advice really go right here as far as like just overcoming stinking thinking. And it's very hard. I know that so many of us deal with it. And it's like, even though we're like talking about stuff with business, like I think that one of the biggest things with business is like emotional and mental state. Like really just trying to like, even in all of my whole thought process, I'm like, bro, I need to meditate. I need to go like sit in nature. I do feel like I haven't been doing my practices as much as like getting my mind right and things that help bring me clarity. So I think that even like seeing my mind kind of like being boggled right now like this kind of just kind of confirms that I definitely need to just meditate. I meditated a couple of days ago and it had been so long. I haven't done yoga in a long time. It's just been like so many things that I don't do.
She's beating herself
on the regular. Now. No, this is not beating myself up. Like, these are things that literally, like, if you are dealing with like a mental fog, like you have to do some certain things to help, bring mental clarity. That's why things like meditation,
we're gonna run,
eating better,
after we leave here,
exercising,
we're gonna sweat.
All of those types of things actually help to clear your mind.
That's actually a good one. That actually does get you out of
cleaning your room.
Cleaning your room, your physical room and your temple room. Clean that up. That definitely does help you. And I can't even lie, like just get your mind off of probably what you're doing and just go and do something else and then come back to it. That actually helps, because then you kind of get like some clarity then.
Yeah, it's refreshing.
You get some refreshing clarity. So we want to make this video too long, because I know the video is about to stop. I was stopped at what, like 13 minutes?
I think it stops at 16.
Oh, at 16. But we just wanted to make this video quick.
Yeah, just to talk about, I guess, like what we've been thinking about, because that's just where we are right now, especially in hard times, like when you're trying to overcome a challenge, because I think that right now is kind of like a challenging time for us, and we literally go through so many things. Like, people look at us on social media, I guess, and think that like we don't go through challenges, but right now it's like a challenging time as far as like cash flow and everything for us. So it's like when things aren't like, or don't seem as abundant as you think, then it's like you have to work on like how to get creative and like how to actually like achieve like what you're looking for.
Focus.
So yeah, I think that's the motto or the theme here, is like
to focus.
Stop overthinking. Stop with the stinking thinking, because it hurts. It literally physically can wear you down.
It's ugly.
Yeah,
it's ugly and it's not cute. Yeah. And hey, but focus. Keep doing your thing, and we'll see y'all the next video.
All right.
Peace.